Welcome back to another episode of Vees This Week, brought to you by Ultimate Hockey and Skate. I'm your host, Fraser Rogers. As you can see, Cody Depourcq and Patrick Sexton wearing bright pink jerseys for the Vees anti-bullying night coming up this weekend. First, we'll talk with co-captain Patrick Sexton. Last week, a big feather in the cap for the team was the Ron Boileau Trophy. Regular season champions, just the second time in 4 years the team did this. What does it mean for the guys in the dressing room to have the first overall seed locked up?
It's obviously important. You know, it signifies we get home ice throughout the playoffs, and you know that's really important. You know, we've been outstanding here at the SOAC this season, and having that extra game at home in a playoff round can mean the difference between moving on or going home. So it's really important.
I might be putting the cart before the horse, but I did some research, and 5 of the last 6 regular season champions at least got to the BCHL final or won the championship. Is that in the back of the mind, that home ice for the playoffs, playing here in front of a big crowd?
Deep down inside, I think it is, but right now we need to focus just on getting out of the division and then getting through the round robin. So, you know, it'll pay off for us later in the playoffs, but right now we're just focused on winning the games at the end of the year here and then getting ready for the first and second round of the playoffs.
Now you're wearing your Sendero Canyon pink anti-bullying jersey. Pink looks good on you, but it's a big night, obviously, and you guys are role models for kids. So what does it mean just to kind of bring awareness to the anti-bullying cause come Saturday?
It's good. It's you know, a lot of kids struggle nowadays with all the different technology and social media with cyberbullying as well as bullying, whether it's at school or on sports teams, whatever it may be. And you know, it's good for us to be able to help out like this, and you know, like you said, continue to be role models and just letting all those kids that they're not alone in this and that even we're behind them.
Cody, speaking of cyberbullying and internet, as Patrick talks about social media, you know, Twitter, Facebook, all sorts of things like that, what does it mean for the Vees to kind of be a leader in the cause? Because some kids think, oh, it's not cool to talk about anti-bullying, but it must be important to be a guy like this in the community and raise that awareness.
Yeah, it's huge. You know, being from Penticton and going through school here as well, you know, it's huge. You know, going through school, seeing all the different students, and you know, you do see it go on in school, and you hear about it, and you hear about through hockey teams as well. You know, last year with Junior B having those two suicides with depression and everything like that. It's definitely something that we want to be a part of, and we want to make a difference.
Speaking of that, it's also mental awareness, mental health awareness with anti-bullying as well. You talked about the tough situation in Summerland with this team last year with a couple players. So it is important for you personally as well with your dad having connections to that hockey team coaching this team.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. He is a big part of it last year, and he went through it, and you know, he's been a big part of it for me as well, and for a lot of hockey players. And you know, to see that team go through what they did, it's pretty sad to see, but it's also big to see how they rallied from it and how they made a difference.
Some kids can be teased for looking different, so it's a spin by wearing pink. Hockey players not usually associated with pink and being tough. So how important is to show that, you know, you can be cool, you can still be a hockey fan and still be proud to be anti-bullying campaigning?
Yeah, Sexton says it all the time. Real men wear pink, so it's really cool for us, and we're gonna enjoy wearing the pink jerseys and wearing the pink laces and being a part of something special.
All right, thanks Cody, thanks Patrick. Anti-bullying night this Saturday against Alberni Valley. Make sure you wear pink at the rink. This has been Ultimate Hockey and Skate, Vees This Week. I'm your host, Fraser Rogers.